you have to ban out against the enemy as a targeted ban, you might as well. It just helps your laner.
And we've got the Jax ban and the Nocturne ban coming. Nocturne might be targeted towards Eclipse, I might think. I didn't see it off with Gamehoppers that they ban Nocturne.
Could be. Likewise, Jax, that's kind of interesting. Who on GameHops plays Jax?
Jolicious did it in the last game very successfully, if you remember.
Yeah, but it's definitely not one of his mains, is what I'm
No,
thinking.
but maybe they just saw the result or the score in the last game and thought, oh yeah, he might be quite good with him.
Because Jax isn't one of those champions which is just one of those standard bans. It's
Exactly.
definitely not generic. And he's definitely coming back to the scene. I just really haven't seen him very much. He just appeared out of nowhere. So we'll just see how that goes down in different games. Shen, again, pretty standard. His ultimate's pretty dope at the moment. And of course Janna, just leaving Soraka as probably the other tier 1 support at the moment.
Yep.
And waiting for that last ban from Freddy.
What's it gonna be?
It's me, Urgot. Okay.
Oh, that's also good.
And it's a high low ban, so yeah. Okay.
Well, the thing is, Mr. Raz has kind of a very high hit rate with the grenade, so he is really good with Urgot. So that might also be one of those slightly targeted bans, although you sometimes see Urgot randomly banned.
Yeah, yeah, I mean, he's super accurate. Like, all the times we've seen Mr. Alice play Urgot, I think he misses like one canister per game, something like that. It was a ridiculous ratio, either way. But, okay, so, yep, immediately we have the Soraka pick, so they banned out the tier 1 support and immediately taken the other one. A lot of sense.
So you have Morgana in mid and Kog'Maw AD. They've secured quite a hyper carry there for their team with Kog'Maw.
Kog'Maw and Morgana are both very, very strong and very, very solid picks. If you can get Kog'Maw out of laning phase, he just becomes a beast. Usually going for that Phantom Dancer first and maybe triple Dorrance, something like that. And Morgana again is very difficult to shut down. And she just scales really well into mid and late game. Just her utility, both her utility and the fact that you can't remove her from lane basically.
Yeah, as soon as she's got her Sonya's hourglass, she's really dangerous in any team fight.
Yeah, exactly. And we do have Karthus, and Razelin's pretty great at Karthus. Karthus and Vladimir some of his better champions.
And we've got the renowned Walking Ward.
Evelyn the Moving Ward, yep. Obviously seen my champion spotlight on that and wants to copy the tactics shown.
Yeah, definitely worth it. Everybody watching should go check it out. Go to YouTube and search for Evelyn Champion Spot. What was it? Champion Spotlight Evelyn the Moving Ward.
Spotlight. Yeah. Some of those advanced tactics, yeah, quite difficult to pull off, but super helpful. Is he actually really? Wow. Okay, he locked in there.
Remake.
For real? Okay.
I
Maybe
guess.
doing some advanced tactics here. That's great. I'm really looking forward to see how this turns out. I'm gonna have to hang on. I'm just gonna send Rala as a message. This is interesting. Okay, so Sona, yep, makes sense. The 2 tier 1 supports have been banned out, and Sona's pretty much the next port of call. So
Well, you don't see Sona that often anymore.
you really don't, but that ultimate is still great. There's nothing really been changed in it, and if you land it on 5 people, that's almost a definite one team fight, and it's still significantly behind. But those clutch Sona ultimates.
Well, they did put a major nerf on her a while ago, I think like 3-4 patches ago, and she was severely nerfed because she was one of the most played supports a while actually.
Yeah, it was basically a passive nerfs from some of those skills, and some other things like that, just to prevent the massive, ridiculous poke in lane. It's kind of interesting to put Sona with Kog'Maw. Because obviously Kog'Maw needs to get out of laning phase, and I suppose you got the sustain from Sona.
I'm just super confused what's going on with this Eve.
Well, I just sent Mr. Alice a message, and I said, really? And he said yes. So, they are looking to do some tactics, or something. Obviously,
wow. Okay.
Yeah, Eve will be in the jungle, I would assume. Olaf top, Corki bottom with Soraka, and then of course Karthus mid. That's a really nice global combo they have there. Soraka and Karthus in itself is just like you win pretty much all trades in any lane. Because you basically, past 6, you just separate the gap of health by like 400, 600.
I still cannot agree. I still cannot agree with that pick. I cannot agree seeing Evelyn being picked here,
It's
because
a legitimate pick. What are you talking about?
maybe in early, but in late game you don't need that many wards once you're in the base fighting. In a team fight, she's really not worth anything, to be
I'm not
honest.
convinced.
I'm shocked. I'm shocked. I'm just simply shocked.
The biggest thing is like, how is she gonna build? You know what I mean? There's so many different Evelyn builds which people were saying, well, this is how you should build Eve to be not shit. And it's like, well, I'm not convinced that any build is good on Eve. Like, how do you think they're gonna build? Is it gonna be burst, or do you think it's gonna be sustained AD? How do you, what even type of damage is it gonna be?
I literally have no clue what's going on here.
Oh man, it's great.
And there we're back in chair. That was obvious that that's gonna happen.
Are they allowed to change their picks?
I'm not sure, man.
That's the thing. Yeah. I would love to see Eve, like for real. I that would just be the best thing.
Would it?
Yes, it would be. It would be. Just to see how he plays would just be the greatest thing. But
thing is, I could kind of see Broto pulling it off, to be honest.
yeah.
Oh, there we're back in the champ select right now.
Yeah, we are.
Band's coming up again.
So, anyway, we did have Maokai and Riven as the last picks. Riven is a super strong laner, and you can't really shut her down at all. She's basically just as safe as us here. If you play her right, she's just impossible to basically beat. You can't physically beat her. Unless they make a mistake, but it's just her kit is so good. It's just impossible just to zone her at all. Like maybe early level you'll be okay, but as soon as she hits 4 and then gets 6, there's just so many maneuvers you can pull.
Yeah.
It just becomes impossible. Yeah, I definitely feel there's no direct counter to Riven, but Maokai once again, looking at those support junglers which we've seen so often.
I personally love Maokai. I really do like him.
Yeah.
He brings so much utility to a team.
Yeah. Like, these support junglers are really coming into it now. Like Maokai, Nautilus, and Alistair as well. And Snoopy started playing Alistair recently, and now it's becoming flavour of the month. These support junglers are just, becoming the new meta. You're not looking for damage from those support junglers, but the amount of CC they offer allows your carries basically just to pin them down so they can't escape. And also the fact that they can't get to your carries, which is just another thing. So now we're looking at what Broto will actually pick. Yeah, there we go, Nautilus. Locking that in. And quite sad, it's not Eve. Not gonna lie.
Well, it does show a Twitch ban, so...
Yeah, definitely scared of the stealth junglers.
It's too OP. Simply too OP.
Yeah, definitely. That's so sad. Trolled so hard. So, yeah, okay, you do have like an extra 4 minutes of talking now.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, so we have 3 ignites. Interesting. Okay, so obviously Karthus has gone exhaust, which makes a lot of sense, so he can slow them down so he can land his Qs, because pretty much that does more than ignite anyway. If you get those super accurate Qs down with exhaust and war of pain, it's definitely worth it. So that makes sense there. We have Soraka with the exhaust, and yeah, obviously Joe Licious has to take the ignite. They only have 1 ignite. Obviously we wouldn't look at Nautilus taking ignite. Usually wants flash or exhaust anyway, usually flash because he needs it. We have ignite on Sona, so it looks like they're actually going for kills at bottom for that burst. How do you think that's going to go down? It's Conkmore.
Yeah, I think they'll be relying on the ganks from Maokai to actually do that before they really start. Compared to the damage output Corki has in early with his skills and the utility he has, combined with Soraka's heal, I kind of doubt them being able to really keep on harassing, keeping the health low enough to burst them down eventually. So they really need the ganks from Maokai if they're running that.
Yeah, and even then they don't have a huge amount of AP damage actually going on
Yeah.
to Corki if he has the Astral Blessing on him. I mean, they have a bit from Maokai, a bit from Kog'Maw, a bit from Sona. So we'll see how that goes, see if they can actually cut down that defense. Now meanwhile top, so Olaf versus Riven, that's a very equal lane. I can't see either one winning it, mainly because you true damage E and Riven, she just shields. And you've just negated like what 70% of the damage, so I can't see Duralicious straight out winning it unless he outplays Skyot. Otherwise Skyot should be absolutely safe on top. I doubt Riven's gonna kill Olaf. So I kind of just feel it's gonna be pretty tight up there.
Yeah, I think it might be possible. A good Riven player can be so strong in early. And I think at level 6, what kind of burst does Riven have? It's like...
If she hit 6 before them, like that's a massive increase,
Yeah.
20% AD. With the finisher as well, like she gains a lot of power at 6, but then again so does Olaf, so
Yeah.
maybe Riven gains slightly more, but I don't think it's going to be enough to simply burst down Olaf. I can't see that being a thing.
Yeah.
She can wipe out a lot of carries at top, like a lot of bruises, but definitely Olaf I don't feel was one of them.
And it's Jolicious we're talking about. Brolicious.
Yeah, Brolicious. Yeah, of course he's on the Brola. So, well, yeah, I can't see him making the mistake of just allowing himself to be burst down. He knows Riven's burst is 6. At least I would hope, and he should be able to not die to that, which is what I'm hoping he should be able to do. Meanwhile though, we have two support junglers and we're going to see a lot of ganking. Both junglers have pretty much the same builds and same paths, and they probably will both be ganking at level 4 as well. So we'll take a look at those early ganks. You can go at level 2 gank, but generally you want 2 points in your clear ability kind of as soon as possible just to keep on clearing and do a full rotation before ganking. So we'll see how that goes down as well. I mean, if there's a super good opportunity you might as well, but as a support jungler you kind of need to get it 4 as soon as possible.
That's true. So, 20 seconds to go into the game. This is, as you might see on the side of the screen, round 3 of the DreamHack Qualifier. Round number 4 for EU West. This is the match gamehoppers EU versus Eclypse. And we would be happy to see you join us in ERC and like us on Facebook. We'll be doing updates. We'll be keeping you up to date what's happening when we're streaming. And here we go.
Yeah, we'll probably have the VODs up on YouTube as well if you want to check that out. That'll just be on my personal account though, Watch Your Pulse. So you can also check that out on this channel. It should be up on Owned. All these games get recorded, so yeah.
Black screen.
Black screen of death. Yeah, I was just gonna say. Okay, so 1 skin, 2, 3, 4 legendary skin, 5 points to Game Hoppers, and we do have Line Dance Kog'Maw 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oof.
Wow, even.
I'd have to call that a win for Eclypse though, because they have Bunny Riven.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And then again, they have Brolaf and they do have Off-Rider Corki,
I
so...
was just gonna say, you have Earth. I don't. No, that's literally 2 people in that. So.
Although when you're facing Warwick, that's like a contrary point.
Yeah. That's definitely true. It's too tight to call it, man. I can't call it.
And we're in game.
Whoa, is that a goat? What is that?
What is what?
Right, at the shop, to the left of that, there's like a cart, and then to the left of that is like a dog-goat thing.
Oh yeah.
What is that?
I have no idea. You know what it looks like? The never-ending story, this flying dog thing?
Oh, yes it does. Yes it does. I wanted to make it. Oh, I love that film so much.
Childhood memories.
Oh man. Yeah, it was like, well, from 2 years ago for me, but.
So, Eclypse looking to go offensive. They've already got her offensive ward dropped, and they might actually catch Rallis there.
He's dropped down the phosphorus bomb, flashes out of the queue, might have hit him actually, yeah, that was a good idea. Some clutch reactions from Rallis. Burst of the flash, I mean that's a pretty good level 1, they might as well back off and just go for their normal route. Maokai will need to start stacking saplings at around 1 minute 5, and they got a flash from that, so yeah, they're already in the lead, and Maokai will be arriving just in time. There you go, nice.
That wasn't bad, yeah. Not much happening, but it might affect an early gank quite severely.
Yeah, I mean, it opens up the opportunity for Maokai to go for a bottom lane gank at level 2. I mean, that could definitely be a possibility.
Then again, it
Okay,
just
so
forces Corki to be more careful in lane, and that might be advantage enough even without a gank.
yeah, obviously he's taking Phosphorus Bomb first, he doesn't have Valkyrie, therefore he's not going to have escape anyway. Plus, as you said, it's Corki, and he's generally an aggressive laner. He does have Soraka with him, but they might not be able to shut down Cogmore as much as they might want. Okay, so I'm so fresh, picking up those rays pretty easily, gonna head over to his blue Gunner right now. Should be around 1 minute 58, which is kind of optimal usually, and bottom lane will be taking those golems as well. Taking quite a lot of damage actually there, Mr. Rollis.
So Rellis is starting really badly in bot lane. He doesn't have flash, he's missing some health. He won't have an early heal because Soraka will have used the heal on him already.
Just popping another one down right there. But yeah, Soraka will start having mana issues as well. She's decided to start pumping those out at level 1 instead of level 3 because basically she can't put that mana on herself anymore, so she will start having some issues if she keeps doing that. Be okay though. Mid lane I really don't expect too much to happen. Maybe at bot lane I think is probably the only lane I expect something to happen. Maybe top lane early on, but that's about it. So already some nice harass coming down from both players at bottom lane, Freddy and Mr. Relez doing some good damage. Top lane I can't see anything happening for a good couple of levels. Maybe at level 4 we'll start seeing some harass. Actually already from Joe Licious, auto attack into Reckless Swing and Q. That's pretty good. Actually got a decent chunk of Scar's health off already. Maokai already transitioning through his jungle. He is on his red buff at the moment, pretty much the same with Nautilus, pretty at the same pace, and might go for that level 4 gank on top. Meanwhile at bottom, well, Mr. Rad has forced the Valkyrie out already, his mana pool is kinda hurting.
We will have a gank on top coming up, but there is a ward, so Joe Licious will see him coming.
He'll be heading back and
Oh,
yeah.
dangerously close actually.
Yeah.
And Morgana's coming up. So he is being
Throws up the
ballsy, and
axe.
that might. No, they're going back again.
Yeah, he's good. Yeah, he threw at the axe and Maokai knew he was there, therefore Morgana went out as well. Now she's going to be slightly behind on the old CS war up to mid, but absolutely fine. Nice. Pops the back shield as she's passing through the wall of pain to prevent that slow. Good players.
Corki happily harassing those two down there.
Yeah, he should have the harass advantage for a good couple levels, probably until 6. And probably, yeah, I think it'll be more even when he hits 6 because you will have Living Artillery against his Missile Barrage, and obviously Living Artillery can go over minions, whereas Missile Barrage cannot. They would just deal AoE, so if he hits under caster minions, then he might be able to just clip him with it. But still, some very good harass. Auto attack straight into that Phosphorus Bomb is a lot of damage this early on, and he's now level 3, so he can keep spamming that all day, pretty much as soon as it comes up. And he should be mana happy. He just has Soraka with him as well. It's best to start spamming out those harassment abilities when you hit 3 because it's almost doubly effective because it gains a massive increase and it's more mana efficient rather than those level 1 harassers which really don't do much and you gain a lot of health back at level 2 anyway.
Yes.
Nautilus looking for a gank up at top. Scarlet duking into the bush takes a under 2 to the face. Should be okay though, just pop out with the Valor.
And then again,
a
a trap for Bro coming up.
He's actually duking back to top. He might be able to pincer him
Ooh,
though.
that's...
He goes down, he's going to meet I'm Fresh. There goes the snare, straight into a second snare with the binding from Shyla. No mana, however. There goes the flash straight into Dredge Line to the terrain. Skyart flashing over after him into the Ignite. He does not have his Titan's Wrath, and there will be first blood for Skyart. Well played. And now Rayson's going to have to book it because I'm So Fresh is right on his tail. There's the flash into Twisted Advance. And Shyla actually got enough mana for that Dark Binding, going straight out to Raisin now, covering up those auto attacks. Ignite goes down, another flash goes down, auto attack, and that will be another kill for Shayla.
That was awesomely played by Eclypse. That was really well done, getting those both those kills. That was really good.
Some very slick kills, I'm not gonna lie. There was some very clean kills. And yeah, a lot of flashes burnt, but 2 kills is 2 kills, and managing to catch Raisin as he was back to lane. That was a really good pickup by So Fresh, really great. So the early game's just really going really well for Eclipse so far.
A 1000 gold advantage at 5 minutes 50, so that isn't bad.
Yeah, that's pretty significant. Is the name Eclypsia?
Eclipse, I think. Eclipse.
Is it? Okay. And so At the moment, I mean, Sky has not got Yacht gone back, obviously. Just have boosts of speed along with Joe Licious. He had already gone back himself, just have the Drone's Blade. Should start zoning Riven slightly. She does have double buff, however, from that pickup, but it's going to have to go back before you can do any sort of meaningful trade with Olaf. We'll be hitting 6 fairly soon, pretty much at the same time as Joe Licious. Knight Undertow into the EU harass. Looks like I'm So Fresh going to head up top, looking for a gank. No, there's a ward there, I believe. We'll be going for that lane gank. And yep, Skylar has hit 6 along with Joe Licious. If anything, I can expect Joe Licious to pump his ultimate, but apart from that, I doubt they're going to get a kill because of that ultimate. A lot of harass going on to Skylar despite that double buff. Might actually bait Joe Licious. There's the Ragnarok pop. There
And the Carter's ult.
Carter's ultimate going down. Nice clean pickup from Wasteland. Understow goes down for the counter initiate. Nice stretch line from Broto into Riptide. I'm So Fresh just stopping for a moment so he doesn't get uber slowed by that Riptide as he retreats. Well played, and he will be getting out of there. Something a lot of players do is panic. Completely when a Nautilus appears and hits the dredge line, they panic. But what Maokai did there was really nice. He stopped for the Riptide would not slow him as the expanding blasts carried on, and basically he could just walk on out of there, following behind the blasts, and he was not slowed down. So they have picked up a kill, and they're only 0.3k ahead. That's pretty much nothing. And yep, gamehoppers just brought themselves back into this.
Well, this early in the game, you really can't count anybody out yet, unless it's completely face rolled.
But then again, people can completely just snowball out of control. Even like one kill, people can just stay ahead, and like they won't make mistakes. And even though the other player doesn't make mistakes, they're still ahead. And that's something at high low that happens a lot, where you get the kill and you just stay that bit ahead, and then you'll get a few minions. You get a few minions here and there, get a bit of this, bit and that, and you get ahead. And meanwhile, Broto going for the gank, hits the dredge line into Riptide. And Joe Licious following up some more damage. Broken Wings coming out, and Undertow for the kill. Stylish kill, very stylish.
And it's Brawlove involved. Every kill with Brawlove is stylish.
Exactly. Some of the best kills I've seen are from Gangplank, where he just like flashed over the wall and parlays. Now that is stylish. That is style kills. So yeah, Shailaya.
Ooh, a lot of damage on Relic going on there.
Also the Valkyrie out. Luma's taking a lot of damage as well. There goes the ultimate. Freddy might be able to finish him off. Ultimate goes down, jukes away from him, goes back into him. Mr. Rallers meanwhile has been wailing on that Sona, getting to the point where he's one hit away, forced to flash out herself, and they will be returning to laning. And Sona will be forced to go back as well. Freddy just expending all of his mana just so he can go back. And most likely Sirach will just stay around just to mana and health battery him up. And we'll head back herself. So Maokai picking up that red buff once again. Interesting. Sometimes you see support junglers donating those buffs to their lanes. Most likely Riven in this case, but she doesn't use all that many auto attacks. It's more down to Broken Wings and Key Strike. So Key Burst. There we go. Nice. Lands a dog binding into Tormentor's Storm to Raceland. Bit of harass, but honestly it's not too much at this stage. Honestly, as we said at the start, don't expect to see too much happening. And top lane...
Yeah, Riven basically kept jumping onto Olaf, but didn't really do anything.
Yeah, that's kind of what happens as well. She popped her ultimate, and he has not popped Ragnarok, so Nautilus in a good position to gank. Likewise, Maokai looking to gank in mid. Undertow lands flash into depth charge, going into the flashes away from it. Yeah, there's no way they're going to catch up. There's a pretty good flash from Scart, and probably pick up those guns before going back. So Fresh just heading back into jungle as well.
It's funny to see, because in the other game against those other opponents, I bet Bro and Joe Licious would have tower dived. I really bet they would have done that. But since they know that this team is actually gonna give them hell if they do stuff like that, it seems like they're not gonna risk it.
Yeah, something you kind of want to do. And meanwhile, at bottom taking a lot of damage from Cogmore, trading really effectively with Mr. Rales.
Yeah.
Really effectively. Sona's ultimate's up in around 10 seconds or so. 20 seconds. So you might be able to do something here. Like, Cogmore is just trading off incredibly well with Corki. I mean, Sirach obviously does not do too much damage. It has Star Core, maybe Infuse, and that's like it. So I suppose that's why they're trading off so well. And thank you, Direct Camera, for showing me Raceland farming. So, I'm so fresh, looking for a gank here at bottom, does have the red buff, will actually start recalling. There is a ward there, so nothing will happen. Norse is potentially looking for that lane gank, just in case Maokai did go in. Already popping up that missile
Ooh,
barrage, and there's the
ooh.
ultimate coming from Sona. Force the Valkyrie out, Flim is taking a lot of damage as well. Meanwhile, Broto is there, lands the living artillery still in there, 3 versus 1, pops down the ultimate from I'm So Fresh. Now chasing after, ultimate comes down from Karthus. I'm not sure who that was really aimed at, maybe at bottom, but that wasn't going to do too much either way. But that was a kill for Eclipse.
And Eclipse is
Basically,
actually pinging for Dragon right now.
yeah, Shyla actually put the ultimate straight onto Karthus. Not entirely sure because it wasn't really going to pick up the kill. I suppose Racing was almost out of mana, but there was no one really to follow up on that, and she would be under the tower
And
anyway.
Ribbon
Looking
mid.
for a gank, yeah. Maybe actually trying to keep Racing in the lane because he knows. Trying to bait out that ultimate, yeah. Now he
Ooh.
has no mana. Scarlet popping the ultimate herself, going in. Flash goes down, misses the Q, but Ignite should be enough to finish
Yeah.
Racing off. There it is, clean kill from Skyheart.
This is the
Practically
3
no
ignites
damage from tower.
paying off right now there.
It is, yeah. Just the Ignite allows you to just hit it and then run out,
And
and then you're absolutely fine.
this is going to actually give them the dragon.
Yeah, that was a really nice pickup, and now they're just in a perfect position for it. It's 12 minutes 30 into the game, about the area you expect to see the first Drake, and that's very, very easy to take. So that's about 18 minutes 30 when the next Drake will be coming up, and yeah, already starting to take those objectives. We're only a K ahead, but it's a K is a K. Actually took a tower top, so yeah, the advantage has kind of been nullified anyway.
Yeah, the farm wise they're doing relatively similar. 10 creeps behind Corki, Korkmar behind Corki. 7 kills or creeps behind. Yeah, I counted 7 creeps behind, or 8, 6 creeps
Meanwhile
behind.
at top,
God, I'm just gonna
nothing
shut up.
happened. Meanwhile at top, nothing happened. I thought Scar was actually going to do something there because Joe Licious was completely out of mana, but he just decides to back off. Don't know where that Nautilus is, and as you said before, it's just like, yeah, you might as well go onto them because they're out of position, but what happens if their jungler's going to be there? I mean, this kind of elo play, you really can't just take those risks, because it's...
And Mordecai has already been very helpful. You see 1 kill, 2 assists on him, and that shows very quickly. He was involved in 3 or 4 kills until now.
Yeah. But generally that's how it happens, and that's why support junglers are so great at the moment, because of that that capability. Just to be everywhere all the time, and yep, so not too much an advantage to either team at the moment. We're just need to see how some of these first team fights are going to happen. Obviously that Drake did not happen because Raceling got picked up, but maybe the next team fight we'll see something happen. Cogmore will start skating into late game, so kind of need a team fight now where they are strongest. I mean, you have Olaf for that Reckless Swing. He's probably got that at max right now that he's level 9. Cogmore actually doing quite a lot of damage to Mr. Raceland. Mr. Raceland. Mr. Rales. Just combine all the names. Mr. Raceland-licious.
Both
There we go.
Raceland and Raceland won't be happy about that.
Ultimate goes down onto Have meanwhile bottom Broto putting out the dredge line as well. Ultimate goes down by Raceland, picking up the kill. Dredge line goes onto Freddy. Flume is going in there as well just for some bananas and picking up the kill with a nice missile barrage. Meanwhile at top, Scarlet not in a great position, being chased down by Drolicious. I'm So Fresh also there, but it's not going to work because he does have that Ragnarok on him. Chasing after, just needs one more Reckless Swing. Slowed down by Arcane Smash.
Oh,
Goes down, misses. And he will be forced to back off, actually juking back into him, pop the Valor. There goes Keepers, might juke back into him, not gonna do it. Drolicious being chased down by a sapling, Racing coming in with a Wall of Pain, pops the Q. Arcane
nice.
Smash misses. Racing still hitting I'm So Fresh in the face. Now chasing after him. He's walking in a straight line. This is some easy harass straight onto him. The pile goes down as well. Duking all around. Broto comes in. Mr. Rales dies to Skyart. Holy crap. Everything's just happening at once. Racing coming in now. And Shia will not be following up on this one. Broto does not have his ultimate, and everyone will just be repositioning. Racing, I'm not sure if that's a great position to be in with Shyla around the side. There's no mana as well, and wow, okay, so it's pretty much even once again. Now Game Hoppers are in the advantage.
Yeah, but only because they've got the tower, to be honest.
Yeah, but
Because that's the thing, if you get a dragon it's worth more, because you can, it's a respawnable thing, but the tower will be avenged anyway at some point in the game.
Yeah, and unless Game Hoppers pushes that advantage to the point where they're not
Yeah.
able to get that tower. But yeah, I definitely agree. Like, a dragon is a renewable objective, whereas obviously those towers are not. Delicious looking to go straight on the Scarlet here. Does have his ultimate in
And in mid as well, a small fight.
While chasing after, taking a lot of damage. Likewise, Rayson not in a great position. Immediately pops that passive. Meanwhile, Top popping the ultimate to try and pick off Scarlet. There it goes. Give the kill from Delicious. Kill secured, I guess. Yeah, I think he would have picked up anyway. Meanwhile, bottom Ice of Fresh going straight onto Mr. Rales, but he's not really got anyone to follow that up with. Pokemon now coming back into lane. Sona isn't known for his DPS capabilities, so you know, forced to get out of there. Broto coming down, looking for a potential gank. Must know Maokai's going back because he took so much damage. Freddy's by himself. Sona going toward Drake probably, and Mr. Rales still in there with Soraka. Now sees Freddy. Wouldn't be surprised if we see a flash stretch line. Sona's still not in lane. Sona will be returning to lane any second now. I mean, Broto...
And meanwhile at top, he's been gonna take the tower, but he's going to die for that.
Actually, still has Ragnarok, gonna pop that down. You can't really get CC'd at this point. They're basically just waiting to
Yep,
CC.
and there it is.
We go. Dark Binder goes down, and probably
And that's
another
it.
Arcane Smash or something like that. Yeah,
Meanwhile,
easy
they'll
kill,
nearly avenge. Yes, they will avenge
wow,
that.
they killed the kill. Nice missile barrage. That was a 1-for-1 and a tower. So that was a worthy death. Like a death for a tower. It's just
On the other side, Riven looks like she is going to push the tower top as well. But then again, oh yeah, they're getting the bot tower as well. So there's still one tower in advantage. Actually, 2 towers in advantage.
Yeah, yeah. So either way, they're in a great position. I don't know if she has enough minions to actually push that in. Like, that wave is finished, and might be forced to back off now. Yeah, forced to back off, so didn't even get that tower, and now 3 turrets in the lead. Drake down, but that's a large global gold advantage. They're in a great position right now.
Completely fascinated by that never-ending story, dog.
I know, right?
Like totally.
Like, totally, brah. That was incredibly awkward. So, I don't know, how do you think the next team fight is going to go? I don't think we've really seen them. We've only seen small skirmishes.
Morgana has 2 kills, 3 assists, and therefore will be really dangerous with that ulti. Whoa, he really wants his axe a bit badly there.
Oh, Wasteland getting caught by a Dark Binding. Not actually going to initiate on that one. Delicious has got Ragnarok in about 5 seconds, and Drake has just spawned. Yeah, looking for the next also team fight. If they catch one person, they could be in a bad position. But Morgana just super accurate with those cues at the moment.
At the moment they're trading very well against gamehoppers when it comes to Harris. If you take a look at the health pools, there's 2 people with about 3/4, and while on the other team it's nearly full AP, and there we go.
Broto landing a direct line. Here comes the initiate. Ultimate goes down on Morgana, hopping on 4 people. Only goes on Brolicious, but he does have Ragnarok down. Freddy getting completely demolished. Actually picks up the kill onto Rales on about 10 HP remaining. Broto gets the ignite down. Depth charge goes for the counter initiate. Picks up the kill onto Soraka. Shayla getting another kill. Likewise, Scar picking up the kill onto Raceland.
That
Double
might...
kill. Ultimate goes down. Picks up the kill onto Skyart. And Charlotte will live, and Jolis is making getting out of there. That was a 3 for 2.
Ooh, that might get very dangerous for... Maokai does not want to go in that direction, okay.
Okay.
But that's what I said with the Harris. They already had less health to the begin with, and then they were kind of standing, having all Maokai's ult on them. So they received less damage for a short duration and had a good position. And that's what decided this kind of good swap for Eclypsia. It's actually Eclypsia.
Yeah. Yeah, basically, Morgana landed a great ultimate, immediately popping down that Zhonya's. And the thing was, like 3 members of Game Hoppers were forced to immediately either flash out or reposition themselves. And that was a good 2-3 seconds where they were basically not doing anything and being hit by Cogmore. Cogmore started trading off of Mr. Rylez. I mean, that was super close. Freddy's health was around 20, 30 at most. And Game Hoppers in position to take Drake. Scarlet has gone ahead and gone top, so that was worth it.
And that gives them a solid 2k gold advantage now.
Yeah, that was actually really worth it. It was a 2 for 3 trade, but they got themselves in position straight for that Drake immediately, so...
And Corky is in a good position to farm himself up as well. Because he
Yeah.
does need that. He has a good farm, but he's also died a lot, so he might be missing some experience there.
Yeah, maybe.
Level
Honestly,
12.
that team fight would have gone a
Oh,
lot
nice,
better
actually.
had Cogmore actually died along with Corky. I mean, that was so close.
Yeah,
So,
but I
so
think he
close.
kind of knew when he had to leave, you know. You saw he
Yeah,
was going early enough, and so they couldn't put out enough damage at that point.
yeah.
And there's another.
Maokai has that Oracle. He's going to be clearing out that Baron area. Might see that pink ward. Not actually seen it yet. They know they're there. Know they're there. Cogmore's gone bottom. This could be potentially hazardous. Shirelius goes down for the initiate just in case. But
Yeah,
the
they
toe
want to
hits
catch.
Skyart. Yeah, they want to go for this. Depth charge goes down as well. Hits Skyart and Havoc. Looks like they're going to go for the dive. Cogmore's bottom.
Ooh.
Has to fresh taking a lot of damage. Force splash out immediately. Ultimate goes down by Maokai and Sona misses. Straight down onto Shayla. Not going to dive this. Cogmore is trying to go top and actually returns to farming. That was extremely dodgy. That was a good idea for Game Hops to go for the initiate, but they waited near that tower. Cogmore was bottom. That could be really risky for Eclypsia, but
Yeah, they had enough.
yeah,
The magic shield came just in time to stop the slows and the CC on Riven, and that's how they avoided this team fight, really.
yeah. Either way, they're going to pick up this turret for nothing. So
Yeah.
that was worth it. 4 turrets to 1. 1 Drake to 1 Drake. They are heading global objectives. Still very close though.
And Moakai still
CS
has
looking
his
as well.
Oracle, and I think he might be picking up that pink ward anytime now.
Along with the ward right in that bush, which is going to check right now. There we go.
But
Sonic getting the kill on that. Nice.
supporter need money.
Yeah, supports need money.
And he's
And
still not going right in front of Baron.
yeah, I know.
Oh!
Oh yeah, there we go. There
Yeah,
we go.
I did see it. And the
And there we
top
go.
tower might be in danger now. Although Olaf is already on his way there.
Then again, Maokai and Sona are in the area. Likewise, Morgana. I don't know if he can protect this. We're at about 60%. It's only a tier 3. It's 23 minutes into the game. I don't know if he has the strength to actually stop that from happening. About 4 people in that general vicinity. Cogmore's still bottom. he's been bottom for like 3 minutes. Picking up the Infinity Edge though, I mean the farming was definitely worth it. Corky's still ahead of him though.
That's a bit shameful, really, for Kog'Maw.
Yeah, it kind of is. Raceling could get caught here. Shayla right there
Ooh,
misses
nice
the
dodge.
dark binding. Actually pops the ultimate straight onto Raceling. There goes the Zonias. Raceling will probably fall here. Well, actually doesn't. Dredgeline lands and gets the shot down.
Very nice.
There goes the fail flash into the wall. Havoc taking a lot of damage. Double kill.
Very nicely
Wow,
done.
this could be a Baron. And Skylar not in position either. Everyone's split. They're going straight onto Baron. Racing on about 400 HP. Markai potentially going for the steal. Has that Oracle. Will be cleaning up that ward. And Baron is about 60% right now. I mean,
Taking a lot of harass though. Look at that damage from Cog. Wow.
Wow, they are taking a lot of damage. A lot of harass. Skylar looking for the steal. Looking for Broto to actually get this.
They got it.
They got it. Now Scarlet's gonna die. Freddy coming in for a
And
bit
ult.
of harass. Ultimate goes down. Dredge line, depth charge goes down onto Freddy. There's the dredge line onto Karain. That must have been max range. Will pick up the kill. Mr.
Wow.
Riley's picking up kills as well. Drolish, oh, yeah, he gets out there. Nice. Wow, that was what, 4 kills and a Baron?
Exactly, yeah.
That's put them in such
For
a great
nothing.
position right now. For nothing, exactly. I mean, a lot of people went really low, but that was so nice. And Game Helpers are in a great position right now. They're only 3 kills ahead, but they're 3 turrets ahead and a Baron.
Then again, it wasn't that bad played from Eclypsia. They did a good job trying to contest that Baron as far as they could, even though they were completely out of position at the beginning and out damaged as well. They couldn't have taken it offensively.
Yeah, completely player skill right there. They lost the Baron. You could see that as, oh, they messed up, they did bad, but like they nearly got a triple kill there from Cogmore. Like the amount of damage, they contested that really well. That was textbook contest. It didn't work, but you know, it's the thought that counts. It
Again,
just shows
against other teams it would have probably worked, yeah.
Yeah. And it's kind of funny, like watching two great teams with the player skills are so high. What you could just see in a low elo game is people messing up and random people nutting heads together. It's just like calculated, perfect positioning, and it's just amazing. It absolutely is. Picking up another kill in mid with that Baron, they should be able to carry on pushing. Might pick up the bomb turret. Just the creeps there at the moment though.
They're still going for mid though.
This could be.
But
This could
that
be
Cog is
dodgy.
starting to do loads of damage.
Damage. Yeah, plus the Voidoos, it's so difficult to get away from.
Well,
Actually, shame
basically,
for them.
at some point in the game, they'll have to focus on Kog'Maw and Morgana. Riven is going to become less and less useful. She has this displacement crowd control ever so slightly. She has some damage. She's not fed enough to really do that much damage. Yet.
Yet.
And she just died, so she has to refill the Bloodthirster stacks anyway. Which are at currently plus 34, so it's about halfly charged.
So this is what I find interesting. We have Cogmore with the Infinity Edge start. And meanwhile on GameHoppers' team, they have a lot of people with a lot of health.
Yeah.
Namely Delicious and probably Broto as well. And they do have the Rod of Ages on Raceland. Kind of surprised he didn't go for Phantom Dancer. And for the repositioning, which is really helpful against a team like this.
Well, maybe because Phantom Dancer and Zeal have been nerfed with the movement speed this patch.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, that makes a lot of sense as well. And just something else to note right here, they're basically stopping them from taking this tower really well.
Without taking any damage. But then again, they do have a heavy poke team. You can't. You have to say that. I mean, Gamehoppers isn't too bad with Undertow and obviously Deathlay or Lay Death. Lay Waste, isn't it? From Cartus.
No, they're pretty equal. Yeah, I would give you that. I mean, Baron's about a quarter left on that, and top turret's getting mauled by minions. That might fall very soon. And they're actually going to push them back. Dredgeline lands on I'm So Fresh. There's the initiate. Dog binding for the counter initiate straight onto Nautilus. They will be backing off. And wow, even so, that was a worthy Baron. 2 turrets. It's pretty good.
2 turrets and a dragon.
Yeah.
Because that's going to be coming now.
And honestly, I don't think they can push in those inhibitor turrets just yet. I don't think they're strong enough. But even so, they've knocked down a lot of turrets and they've lost 1 turret themselves.
They have to be incredibly careful because of Morgana's ultimate there, and combined with that Cog standing behind there just from range, keeping Paris up and poking, it's very hard to really push there, even if you have Baron.
Yeah, they 100% really can't dive. So you have Maokai, that's a lot of damage reduction, 20%. A lot of people underestimate that. And if you're in a static location like Tower, then that's, just gonna really hurt Game Hoppers. Likewise, you have the key burst from Riven and the disruption from Broken Wings. Of course, Maokai's disruption himself, obviously with the snare and the arcane smash, and the Voidoos as well, just preventing repositioning. The ultimate from Sona, of course. There's so much CC. You just can't dive it.
But not that many classic CCs here. It's not like hard CC much. Besides Morgana, really.
Yeah,
you have this displacement. You have the slows. I mean, Kog'Maw slow is very good if used well, because it keeps on slowing.
Stuns.
Yeah. It's like Nasus slow. How it was earlier, like 1% movement speed in the end or something.
Oh god, yeah. I mean, it's still only like 5% right now. They haven't nerfed it that much. It's pretty brutal. Like, right at the 5-second mark, you practically can't move.
So, this might end badly for Gamehoppers and Wrestling Card.
Being caught. There goes the ultimate friend, immediately bursted down. However, he's right in the middle of 5 people. Scar taking a lot of damage, and double kill coming for purple team, Eclipse. Yeah, and they might go for the chase. The flash comes down by Scar. Heal goes down as well. Movement speed bonus by Havoc coming down. Scar still chasing after with a high mobility. Undertow comes down for the counter initiate. Dredgeline to terrain, very nice. And they should be out of here. Flash goes down by Freddy to try and cut off Nautilus. I think he's probably dead. No, there goes the Dredgeline, very nice. Another initiate straight onto Flumis. There goes the global heal with Wish, but Flumis taking a massive amount of damage from Freddy. Oh my god. And Jolicious will be getting out of there. He did juke a different direction as well. That would be an easy turret for Eclypsia right at the top. 3 kills for 0. He didn't damage the turret like at all. Eclypsia definitely not out of this. Only 5k ahead. It's not massive. It's about 1 big item.
And when it comes to teamfight, just the effects they have are just so much more powerful at this stage. And if you take a look at the equipment on GameHopper's side, they didn't really buy much to counter them. They don't have a Quicksilver Sash on any on them. That, for example, would be great against all the CC coming up. Maybe that'll be coming soon, but they really have to keep their damage up at the moment to be able to keep that advantage. But at the same time, they're still vulnerable in team fights. It's a bit hard to balance it right now.
Yeah. That is definitely true.
Clearing wards, clearing
Interesting.
wards.
So, Kog'Maw has Avarice Blade.
Yeah, but he's had it for a while now.
Yeah, he has. I mean, it's starting to pay off now. He probably knew it was going to head into the late game. So that makes a lot of sense. But the only thing it could be built in is Ghost Blade. Okay, Dreadlight goes down for the initial. He probably will sell it later on.
Yeah.
But,
Thing is, his items are so expensive anyway.
Yeah,
He'll have
that's true.
space for a while.
Yeah. Passive Baron animations are nice.
Yeah, he looks drunk, and Broto gets caught.
Wow. But he is tank, so he can tank a lot of damage. Ultimate goes down. Wow, Shyla, ultimate on 5 people. Absolutely melting. Joe Licious going straight onto Freddy. Will pick up the kill with the help of Requiem. I'm So Fresh forced to get out there as well.
Oh
And
god.
wow, that was pretty much the ace. Now Flumis just in the middle of like everyone. Oh, Pronada.
So this
Not
might
this
either
one.
be a Baron or a lot of towers, and actually, but maybe both even.
Yeah, I'm looking at the Baron right. I don't know. Skyart will have to tank it if anyone. Morgana's actually going to push mid, huh? Okay,
No,
probably just pushing her minions in. They should be able to get this. I mean, he had the reduction with I'm So Fresh.
Now she's actually pushing the tower.
Wow, okay. Then Morgana does have that AP, which will scale into damage to powers, so there you go. And
And
this is
they're
this-
dealing it. They're juggling Baron right now. They're juggling the
Yeah.
Baron aggro, so they're not going to be very endangered.
That's
Especially
definitely how you're supposed to do
with
it.
Guardian Angel on Riven.
Taking a long time. It's like down to about 30% right now. Norsus, I don't think we'll be able to catch up in time.
No, that
They might be
Morgana's
able
there.
to catch them though. They go right there right now. No.
No way.
No, another 5 seconds and he might have been able to do it. He got Baron, did not manage to get a tower, but hell, it's a Baron, so
So and the advantage is back to
yeah,
nearly
it's
zero.
completely even. There's nothing in it right now. Nothing at all.
And from the kills, it's on the Eclypsia side, which kind of shows in the team fights as well. The Gamehoppers team is good at farming, good at collecting money, but in the team fights at the moment, it's obviously Eclypsia who's having the upper hand.
Well, this is the thing. The team fights have gone really well for Eclipsia the last 2 times. The first time was obviously because Raceling got caught under tower, which didn't help, but the last team fight, Morgana landed the ultimate on 5 people and completely melted everyone. Again, Sona landed a nice ultimate on about 3 people, but I don't know. They were behind at that point and still won the team fight.
Yeah.
So now that they're equal, what does that mean?
Well, we're seeing Olaf pick up some magic resist now with, and we'll be seeing some more of that soon as well. So I think, well, the thing is, if Morgana fails her ulti, she kind of can turn the tide around because she's just being useful for a couple of seconds. But then again, just popping that ulti and seeing that red line makes Gamehopper run in each and every direction to get away from that ulti, and that just puts them in such a bad position every time.
Yeah, and it allows Kog'Maw just to sit there and go, hey guys, and
Yeah,
just like
flop, flop,
wail
flop,
on-
flop, flop.
Yeah, with his massive range. So just getting caught by Dark Binding, he should be okay though. Picking up the kill with that massive range from Kog'Maw. But yeah, it's definitely down to Shyla. I'm gonna say that because it's easy. Shyla popping that ultimate and getting good ultimate down. If he doesn't get a good ultimate, they'll probably lose the team.
And the
fight.
Dreadshine on Kog'Maw.
And wow, ultimate goes down, hitting 3 people. Kog'Maw taking a lot of damage. Hill goes down, Racing just chasing after them, popping, dying right in the middle of 4 people, but they're just running away. Scar taking a lot of damage, flashes into their base. Joe Liss is just going straight onto him to still have that Guardian Angel, however. Now chasing after, Flash goes down by habit to get out of range of that, and Kog'Maw will finish off Flumis for with the auto attack for the kill. Now chasing Broto practically onto his spawn pad, and Sapling goes down, Dredgeline comes down. It's not quite a blitzcrank grab, doesn't work like that, and wow, 4 for 0. and that was under towers. There was, wow. I think this is probably game.
Yeah, that's gonna be game.
Incredible, absolutely incredible.
That was really well played by Eclypsia. I've kind of expected them to be very strong in the first place, but they really played an awesome game, a near to perfect game here.
Yeah,
The
I think this.
farm was improvable, but generally speaking, the team fights, they completely mastered them.
Yeah, yeah. Like honestly, those last couple of team fights were just incredible. Wow, Corgi just
Uh,
exploded. Wow. Yeah. There goes Nexus. Good game. That
Good
was
game,
a
Eclypsia. That
great
was
game.
really fun to watch.
Yeah. Honestly, like both teams being what 2.2 kilo plus.
Yep.
Absolutely incredible.
This on this other side means that we're out of the tournament today and will be back for the next upcoming tournament. We did not qualify for the DreamHack now. We wish Eclipsia good luck in the continuing tournament, and we'll keep you updated on who actually qualifies. So tune in back soon when we go back into the tournament stream. Goodbye.
Bye.